What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to See You Off our YouTube channel. You join me as Leyton Orient have just beaten Carlisle United by 3-2 down at Brisbane Road in London. Long trip back to any Carlisle fans making the trip down there. But it's, I actually asked on Instagram if you guys wanted to see a review of the game, and you said you did, so here we go. But it just feels like we're going to talk about the same things week on week, and it gets a bit repetitive, to be fair, but I think the scoreline flattered us a little bit. It's probably, we had 3 shots. One of them was a long range deflected effort. One was the goal, which I wouldn't really count as a shot, to be fair, and the other one was a penalty. Orient had 17 shots, and we've had 2 on target that went in, which is a penalty, and a failed clearance which has come off our player, which has went down as a shot. But I think the scoreline flattered us. Leyton Orient deserved the win. No complaints about that. I think Leyton Orient were the better team, but it's disappointing because Orient are a team that came up with us last year. Yeah, they won the league and we got the playoffs and stuff, but they're still a team that came up with us in the same season. They're 9th now and we're bottom of the league, and to be fair, if we're going to show the amount of fight that we did in that performance, then it's going to be a long 16 games, because there wasn't a lot of fight, and to be honest, it was a really long, painful 90 minutes to watch the game. It wasn't a good watch. It's just I generally don't know what to say about it sometimes, and we're not good enough for this division at the moment. We're likely going to go down. The games are running out. The clock's ticking now. At least next week we have a nice easy game, and we're not playing top of the league. No, we are playing top of the league, and top of the league we just took one of our best players. So can't imagine much is going to change next week. But to get into the game before I start talking a bit more in general, but we took the lead, believe it or not. Their player goes to clean the ball and it comes off Josh Vella's knee and goes in the back of the net. At that point, though, you didn't care because we won 1-0 up, happy days, great stuff. But then the same mistakes, the same things happen again. Jack Robinson not really tracking his man very well. Ford gets in behind him, and it's a great finish, to be fair, really good finish. But he's been given too much time. As I say, he's literally right behind Jack Robinson. There's no closing down or anything. The second one is pathetic, if we're going to be honest. The corners came in, the lads won the first header. You would like to stop the first header, but fair enough, that can happen. At least it was contested. Then Ford's got he's got so much space in the box, it's ridiculous. And that obviously allows him just to get the free header to make it 2-1. But honestly, ridiculous. And honestly, if you haven't seen it, he could have probably took a touch, done 10 kick-ups, and then put the ball in the back of the net. He had that much space, so not the best. Yeah, it's just the same things, though, isn't it? It's the same things, not getting the balls cleared on corners, not clearing our lines, players having too much space, too much time on the ball. It's just the same things week on week, and it's really frustrating to watch it week on week. Finn back then lost his man. The Lado managed to basically run from their half right into ours, and then it ended up with a goal. Their lad making it 3-1, and that was the game. The game was done then. I didn't see us really coming back into the game. 3-1 down. I didn't really see us coming back into the game 2-1 down, to be honest. But 3-1 was the nail in the coffin. We lost Jack Diamond earlier in the game with an injury, so I hope everything's okay there as well. And then in the 94th minute or 95th minute, their player handballs. I mean, it's quite harsh. His hand's by his side, but it is what it is, and he's been given as a penalty. Sean Maguire slotted it home, good finish from the spot. Didn't change the game, didn't matter. Scoreline flattened us, didn't deserve anything. And as I say, we're just talking about the same things week on week, the same mistakes, the same everything, and it's really frustrating. And I love Paul Simpson and everything, and I'm not going to start the whole train of Simo out or anything like that, but he said in his interview on, I believe it was Thursday, just after, was it after the deadline, that we were going to go and we were going to attack the game. If that was us attacking the game, Jesus, we didn't attack the game at all. 3 shots in the game, and as I've said, literally one of them shots was a long ranged effort, a shot where they've cleared and it came off our defender's, our midfielder's knee, and ended up going in the back of the net, and a penalty. That's not attacking the game. Having 17 shots like Orient did is attacking the game. John Mellish seemed to be playing centre attack and midfield. Started in centre back and then he's in centre attack and midfield. I just don't understand where these ideas come from. And you need consistency. You need a consistent team, a consistent formation, a consistent everything. And we don't have any of it at the minute. And it's just so all over the place. And I'm generally get to the point where I just don't know what to say about it, to be honest. And I do feel like that's all I do is repeat myself the last few weeks. But yeah, 16 to go now, I believe. 16 to go. And then 16 start against Portsmouth next week. How wonderful. Top of the league, Portsmouth, and then we take a trip down to Burton on Tuesday night. 2 games coming up there. I'm not really looking hopeful for the Portsmouth game, if I'm going to be honest with you. But we'll see how it goes. The Portsmouth preview will be live on Monday, back to a normal schedule. So that's a positive, I guess. But yeah, not the best. 10 points from safety. We continue. We go again next week. But yeah, same stuff, different week. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't, I understand, because I don't think I'd want to listen to people rant about the same things week on week. But fortunately, until something changes, the conversation's going to be the same. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday for the Portsmouth preview, and then the weekend for the Portsmouth review as well. So stay tuned for them. But thank you so much for watching. I've been CU04, and I'll see you in the next one.
I lost my vision, I lost my goal, lost my ambition, but you never